Welcome to the Simply Incredible Podcast. I am Daryl, and here is the dancing machine. The dancing machine.
What's up?
I don't know. I just brought that out the derriere.
Dude, I don't care.
T-Rizzo Troy Dabney.
Thank you.
And JPZ Inc. is on the sofa over there. He's not feeling too well, as you can clearly see.
He's sleeping.
Yeah. Google, man, Google.
Don't wake him up.
Oh.
Yeah, Google man.
Google man.
Hey, you know what? You can call me a lot worse things than dancing machine.
Yeah.
I will take that.
Yeah. I don't call anybody anything worse than dancing machine.
That's the worst? I don't believe you.
That's pretty good.
If you know Daryl, that's probably the best thing I've been called in a long time.
Yeah. Except, one thing a lot of people don't know is that he works a lot with horses.
For me?
Yeah. A lot of people don't know this, but one of them kicked him in the arm. Look on the back. He's got that horseshoe, like someone kicked him right there. Look at that. Look at that. Can you believe that?
I cannot believe I did. Please disregard that.
It's like this. Where is he going with this horse thing? I am confused.
Dude, I was like, I think he's going to make fun of the Dr. Pepper guy. It's a sweet one, baby. That little guy on the horse, Sweet Tea.
Little sweet.
Little sweet.
Little sweet.
That's my horse wrangling career.
Wrangling.
Midget horses.
I always like wrangling.
Have you ever seen those, like the miniature horses and donkeys and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Don't you think that would be a wild pet, like to have as a house pet?
I don't think I would want one of those.
No.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those little mules, little donkeys?
Yeah, you're still gonna need a shovel.
Yeah, that's probably right. You probably ain't gonna take a house break those, right?
that's gonna be. I just see him going over like.
Damn dog, you done shit in the house again.
Like we can teach him to count, but we can't teach him to go 2 outside.
Okay. Well, forget that. No donkeys in the house.
Because they will then kick the other arm.
Yeah, I'm not putting the donkeys in.
You can lead the horse to water, but you can't make them flex.
I tell you what else I would like to have. Did you guys ever see that commercial? I can't remember what company it was, but it was like a Russian mobster, and at the very end he had that miniature giraffe.
Yes.
And he was like, "They're little donkeys," and he'd kiss him, and I was just like, I want a little giraffe.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool?
I did see that. That would be pretty cool to have.
Dude, maybe Jurassic Park, they could do like a reverse type of thing and miniaturize like rhinos.
Yeah.
Or, like squatches.
Well, I think we should all have a squatch.
Hey, they had a squatch sighting.
Having said that, I've seen some life-size squatches running around.
That's what we call Connor, squatch.
Squatch.
He's not very light on his feet.
Oh, yeah.
He plods and does the sideways turn.
Google that video.
In North Carolina this week, last week rather, they had a Bigfoot sighting and caught it on video. If you get a chance, look it up on YouTube. It's kind of a shaky, situation.
Yeah.
As is all Bigfoot
all of
footage.
them, yes.
But it's worth noting that is the second Sasquatch sighting that we've had in our tri-state area in a few months.
Yeah. Up at
Massanutten?
Yeah. Yeah, I think they had a couple of them up there.
Yeah, Massanutten.
So there we go.
Are you holding out any hope that the Squatch is real?
I am.
I am too.
I mean, I know somebody that's not, and he is laying over here on the couch, Peasy.
Dude, that'd be the coolest thing.
Yeah.
That would be the coolest thing.
Yeah. And the sad part is, we can have a Squatch walk up in here, and Peasy would still be like, that ain't real.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a guy in a suit.
Yeah.
He glued the fur to his face.
Well, Beavis and Butthead did.
And rubbed real feces all over him, because that dude smelled like...
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah. Beavis and Butthead. Rough show to watch.
I still love that show.
I love Mike Judge.
Yes.
For Idiocracy. If
Yeah.
nothing else, if he'd ever done.
Idiocracy was great. He also did...
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Not the Family Guy. What was that family show that he did?
Oh, I know you're talking. King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. Yes. I loved watching that show, too.
The only thing I don't like about that show is every now and then they have, like, a special dramatic moment.
Mm-hmm.
Where it gets serious, and I'm like, don't do that. Remember they used to always do that, like, on the 8 o'clock TV show sitcoms when you were growing up?
Yep.
This week, on a very special Who's the Boss?
Mm-hmm.
And you'd see this thing, I was like, that's not what I watch you for.
Yeah, the very special Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell.
Yes. Jesse gets addicted to, caffeine pills? Was it caffeine pills?
I think it was caffeine pills.
Wow, she hit it hard at caffeine pills.
And graduated into being a hooker.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. You know what? So, if you aim high enough, you can reach those stars.
You can hit those low points.
Yes, you can.
Hey, let me ask you this. Are you adjusting to life back here?
As you can clearly see, no. No, I am not. For back here, meaning back from San Diego from the Comic-Con, I'm struggling. Peasy was telling me the same thing.
He's going through withdrawal?
He's going through withdrawal, too. And every day, it's just about daily now. We text each other plotting about how to do things in San Diego next year.
Really?
It's like, you know, if we do this, then we could probably get those exclusives better next year than we did this year.
Man, that's rough.
And as you can see, I was jokingly saying after the first week, I'm like, I'm probably not going to shave until I go back to Comic-Con.
Please don't.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like I may be that Squatch.
Oh, gosh. I tried doing the beard thing last year, maybe like top of this year.
Mm-hmm.
I can't pull it
Just doing this all the time?
I hated it. It felt like somebody glued to my face.
Glued fur and feces to his face.
I hated it. And it made me
And there's your phrase for the night, glued feces to your
glued
face.
feces. Hashtag. No, but don't.
Let's see if we can get that trending.
I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen.
Hashtag, I don't think that's going to happen. Let's see which one trends first. And the answer is C, none of the above.
So, you were talking the other day on Facebook that you had the 4-miler coming up.
Yep.
And on the same day, the Baltimore Comic-Con.
Yep.
Have you kind of come up to the decision what you're going to do?
Nope. I really want to go to that con. I've never been. I hear it's really good for comics and artists.
Is it only one day?
It's 3 days.
Oh, well,
but here's the thing. Friday I have to work. So, you know, leave, it takes about 4.5 hours to get there. Okay. And I'm not going to stay overnight.
What time do you work till Friday?
2. Yeah, really late nights. 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, dude,
but,
drive and wake up Saturday.
Well,
you can't do that.
And Saturday is the 4-miler.
And that's usually over for you by noon at least, right?
Yeah, well, it's over around, because as slow as I am, it takes me about, probably over by about 10. So again,
if you got right in the car.
Yeah, I'm not going to be exactly full of energy after trying to do a 4-miler in the best time I can.
I got you.
So that leaves Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Get up early, go Sunday, and come back. I will be exhausted for work on Monday.
Hey, are we live?
We are.
Should you be checking like refresh and stuff?
I did. If anybody's out there, say hello.
Yeah, last time we did not hit the refresh. Maybe hit it again.
I did. Maybe. Yeah.
Because that was like, oh boy. I'm going to check my phone so you guys can look at me on my phone the whole time during our
Yes, we actually had that last week. That was really funny. That was one of the best parts of the podcast last week, I believe. See, and yesterday, to say how bad I've been feeling, we missed our sports podcast yesterday because I just wasn't feeling very well.
Rick Shabani?
With Rick, yeah.
What was not feeling well?
Me. I just... Yeah.
Wait. Sick or lazy?
Yeah.
Sick and lazy.
Depression is a sickness.
It is. You know what depression is?
It's being depressed.
No, it's anger without energy.
I really wasn't mad at anything.
Doesn't matter if it manifests.
I'm getting mad at you diagnosing me right now.
Lay down on the couch.
I'm not laying on Peasy.
Ink blot.
What happens?
It's a squatch.
What happens in San Diego stays in San Diego. Besides all those comic books, and all those pop vinyls, and all those action figures, and all those other stories that we had.
You see, I think the San Diego Comic-Con would be a blast. All of those events that I've ever gone to, that the UFC is my biggest thing that I always go to, and I haven't gone in a long time. But
what was the last one you went to? Was that the third one?
The last one was
2 or 3 down in
Frankie Edgar.
That's been
versus Jose Aldo.
That has been a while. Well, not been all that long ago.
A couple years.
Yeah.
A couple years. Which was crazy because I talked to Frankie afterwards and just, told him, you don't have anything to feel bad about as far as your performance. You did awesome. Put your head up. Don't hang your head.
If I heard that after Comic-Con, I would not be depressed right now. But Troy did not tell me that.
I should have told you.
Words
of wisdom.
Edgar was probably like, this is the worst thing that could ever happen. And Troy was like, you have nothing to worry about. He's like, he's right.
He's right.
I don't.
That's not what he did. You know what he did? He kind of walked by me like this and kind of nodded at me like, thanks, shut up.
He's like, I still got enough energy to knock you out.
Dude, well, no, because I wasn't being confrontational. I was like, hey, man, I thought you did awesome, man. You did great. Mm-hmm. And he was just like, thanks, but I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
Too
soon?
Too soon.
Too soon?
He didn't want the feel goods. But on the way back home, I flew back with Jose Aldo. He sat right up on me. Who was that?
Quaid.
What's up, Quaid?
Quaid, see, it is working.
Thank goodness.
There we go. Last week, it was a miserable failure. This week,
Yeah.
Epic awesomeness.
But Jose Aldo sat in front of me.
Wait, I gotta know this. Every time you go to a UFC, you get to talk to all the fighters.
Honestly, they're very accessible.
What in the world?
They're very accessible. It's not because I do anything crazy.
I mean, like a mad guy with a big knife could just be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Honestly, yeah.
That's crazy.
If you ever went with me, I guarantee you we would meet 85% of everybody on that card that you wanted to meet.
Carolina? I want to meet Carolina.
Maybe. I didn't meet everybody like GSP. The top dogs, really tough. But like back then, I mean, they weren't stars yet, but they were up and coming.
Did you? Hey, Moss family, what is going on?
Moss family, what's happening? Hi.
Did you get to talk to your hero, your legend?
Which one?
Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I know that's your buddy, your pal, your chum.
That was one of the coolest things. You could tell that he was trying to sneak out and get gone. For him it's a job. It's not special. It's every Saturday or every other Saturday.
It is pretty much every week now.
But I saw him getting ready to come back, through one of the doors to go out of the building. I think we were in the Mirage, and he took time and said, hey, yeah, do a picture, and he took his time and actually posed for it. Hey, we got comments about.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna wait till you finish that before I mention those. For those who don't know, in San Diego, I know I will bring that up as much as I can for the next about 49 weeks.
I would.
But these two right here on the end, I got from Alex Garner. I absolutely love his artwork.
Autographed?
Autographed, yes. And I got a picture with him while I was there. But this one right over here, this bad girl, I can't remember which number it is.
Can you see it? Am I out of the way?
It is the cover of from the New 52. I can't remember which issue number, but that is the one that made me say, I love this guy's artwork. It is absolutely amazing. So definitely check out his artwork if you can find it.
But you know what? I love this one as much. That's got a lot of drama to it.
Yeah.
But boy, you know what that reminds me? The other one, it looks like some of the old pinup art.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge fan of like 50s pinup stuff. Oh, I love that.
Let me ask you guys this as well. We've actually changed how we're sitting here as well. Kind of more of an angle this way instead of straight across. It's like the old mug shots, our profiles over here.
Yeah, give us some feedback. Tell us what
let us
you
know
think.
how you like that as well. So we've been kind of trying to mix it up a little bit.
Hey, have any of you guys ever gone to a con and come back with withdrawals? If so, sound off and tell us which con you went to.
Moss family got some Stan Lee autographs, which is not a bad person to get autographed.
Oh, dude, I would love that. I know you had an experience.
Yeah, I got to meet him, got a couple of autographs with him, so that was really awesome.
Man, and I tell you what, they say he's cutting his schedule down so much because, I mean, he's just getting old.
Well, his wife just passed away, and he still did go to San Diego this year.
Good for him.
I did not expect him to come.
How old is he now? 92?
94.
94.
94. WW2 veteran.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He did a lot of artwork and stuff, and that's how he did stuff. Like a lot of the posters and stuff, he was a part of doing a lot of those.
I know there's a lot of controversy about Stan Lee and Jack Kirby and, who should take and get most of the credit. I'd like to watch a documentary on that, but something that was as unbiased as possible to get the full story.
Well, I mean, Stan is not, biased at all, and he said that,
it was all him.
It was all him. No, actually, he was like, we were a team. We were a really good team. He says that now. I think about 30 years ago, he'd be like, it's all me. I did everything.
It would be tough not to want to take and do a money grab, but family's family. Team should be family.
Yeah. But it was that just hearing him talk about this stuff about how they worked together way back, and he's like, it was a really good team back then. They had a lot of good people way back then working with them too.
Do you like Golden Age, Silver Age? I mean, what's your favorite outside of the modern day?
Okay, I was about to say modern, but
and explain what those ages are to everybody.
I don't know the exact years on them.
Okay,
that's my biggest.
I don't either. That's kind of why I asked you.
Because I think I was gonna say around 80 or so started the silver. Bronze, probably bronze.
Bronze, yeah. Silver's like the 60s.
Yeah,
which is my favorite because they had a bunch of paint-looking stuff. For the cover, like that's why one of the reasons I love the Submariner covers. It's like it's beautiful. Yeah, but
and I will say this: Peasy got Giant Size X-Men #1.
Yep,
I read that, and now I am buying X-Men like it's out of style. I never was into X-Men.
Really?
I never really was.
It's funny because that issue has a real Ultimate Universe kind of feel to it, like a jumping on point.
Yeah.
So that it's like
Well, that's when the new team.
That's when
formed.
the new team formed.
And so for me, it's like, okay, this is really cool. And now I just started reading the Dark Phoenix saga.
Oh, great.
And I'm just, I mean, through the first, it's a 9-issue series.
Yeah.
Through the first 3, I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next?
That's good. Inferno's really good too.
But in this series, Kitty Pryde got her start.
Yeah.
Emma Frost.
Emma Frost.
I believe that is the first Hellfire Club as well.
I think it is. Yeah, yeah.
And I think Dazzler was in the second issue. That was her first appearance.
Dazzler I never really understood because at the time that I started reading the X-Men, it was early 80s, and they had her, but she had started her own comic because 80s it was a very 80s character.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
glam rock.
Yeah,
type
yeah,
of thing.
you got. Well, actually, it was like the late 70s. You had the disco coming into that.
Okay,
glam
yeah, you're
era,
right. You're right. That's more accurate. But I didn't dig.
I was looking
like
for
girl.
Disco Duck first appearance.
Did you ever read any of the old Howard the Ducks?
I have read some of them, but not much.
I would love to now kind of go back and read some of them because when I was a kid, I just didn't get it.
Yeah.
I was like, they got Donald Duck smoking a cigar, cussing, hooking up with women like hookers, and he's mean, but apparently he has some sort of a superpower. What? I didn't get it, so I ditched it.
Yeah.
I was like, it was all over the place in the 70s, and I was just like, I don't get it.
See, my first not appearance, my first relationship, I don't know, my first of knowing Howard the Duck, I can't remember what the word is. But
Introduction?
Anyway, introduction, that's it, was the movie.
Things that you don't remember for 500, Alex?
It's pretty much everything in my life. But, and so for me, it's like, I was like, this is not a bad movie. Everyone that knows anything about Howard the Duck says it is one of the worst piles of crap ever.
What, the movies?
Yes.
It's terrible.
And so, like I say, that was my introduction.
That was your introduction?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
It's funny because he's connected cosmically in the cosmic Marvel universe with Adam Warlock, the Collector, Guardians, and all of that
Silver
stuff.
Surfer.
Silver Surfer. I have gotten to be a huge fan of Silver Surfer art. If you look on, like, every time I say this, I get grief for it, but on Pinterest.
Yeah.
And put in, like, Silver Surfer art. It's some of the absolute coolest, cover art that you'll ever see in your life. Do that. Check out Pinterest for a bunch of your heroes.
Yeah.
And see the art that comes up. It'll blow your away. It's never ending.
And we've talked about this. The great thing about Pinterest, you look up some stuff, and they'll start sending you stuff. You go, check this out too. You probably like this.
100%. That's why I like it. If you find anything that you like and create a board, all of a sudden it starts like an algorithm that's like, all right, search out similar. Oh, dude, and it branches out. You know what? Do you have a app on your phone that helps you discover new music?
No.
Back in my favorite for that is Pandora. If I put in like the bands that I like, it'll start offering me like things that are similar. But I got on my phone and I didn't know that the data was going to eat so fast, and I got charged like $150 in overcharges.
Good gracious.
Yeah, and it was like, oh boy. Because I was listening to 8 hours of Pandora a day going, this is great, I'm loving my work right now. For a full month, man. I was like, oh. So now I need a new app. If you have some suggestions for music discovery, the only one that I've heard of right now is Shazam.
The only thing I ever find is let's see, where else? YouTube. I was trying to think. I thought it was somewhere else, but there's not. Because you got YouTube, you have a video, then it has a list of stuff over.
I do that all the time. All the time. But
I thought I had another one in my head, but no, that's it. Peasy, wake up. What's more music finders?
Find that on Google.
Yeah, find music finders.
Yeah, music discovery. All right. You were talking about going through Comic-Con withdrawal. I'm having kind of a similar thing. It's not withdrawal, it's burnout, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Friday night movies, me and Connor, we're getting to be where we're like, you know what I'd rather do?
Go see Jaws.
Yeah, no. We went last week to the Dark Tower.
Could have gone to see Jaws.
Here's the thing, man. I appreciate the
invite. I couldn't have found anybody to go.
It's because it's too common. It's like I've seen it a billion times on TV.
When was the last time you saw it in theater?
Well, that's the whole thing. That doesn't hold a whole lot for me unless it's a spectacle movie. The Shark does not look good.
This is a movie that terrified you as a child.
Until I watched it a billion times, I could quote that movie. So for a Friday night to be spent paying
I haven't seen
money
it in a
that I
long
can
time.
see.
I was like looking on Netflix. I was looking on Amazon. I was like, gosh, no one's got it, so I can watch this.
It used to always be on like WGN, TBS.
Yeah, but I
something like
want
that.
it commercial free.
Yeah, I hear you. But The Dark Tower, I went in and watched that with Connor, and it was just okay. Was not great.
Mm-hmm.
I love Idris Elba.
Yeah,
Love him.
yeah.
Love Matthew McConaughey. The kid they had in there, he was good enough. I mean, he was doing what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have much to work with. But it had all of this promise, and it was kind of flat.
Yeah.
You know? But me and Connor, burnout to like, it almost has gotten to be like a chore on Friday night to go to a movie. It's like we're tired.
Because what had happened was I went with them to a movie, and ever since it's like, it's just not the same.
That's what happened.
Especially after I did.
You Friday night killer! No, but you know what I mean? Have you ever felt like I don't feel like sitting in a theater and being in there for 2 hours if it's not just something I'm really crazy about?
Yeah. I don't even know anything's coming out anytime soon.
How soon is Justice League? That's pretty.
That
and Thor are the only two
piece
that I'm excited.
You mean, okay, I'll do it so you don't have to, PG.
He's not feeling
I'll
good.
do it, yeah. Let's see.
Hey, look, it's Funk Off.
Who was that?
What's up, stranger?
What is going on?
Hey, we were just talking about you before the show. Daryl said he needed to get all your information. He had some goodies to send you.
I assume it's changed since you moved, so I gotta send you something.
Are you checking on the release dates of that?
I am.
While you're doing that, I'll tell you guys. I just have been playing catch up on some of my preview watching, and I saw the Thor Ragnarok that ended up with Thor and the Hulk actually having a conversation. I about fell out of my chair. Oh, wow, okay.
November 17th.
For the Justice League.
Yeah. I really thought that was much sooner than that.
I thought it was like another, yeah.
It's like The Walking Dead. I thought that was starting this month, but it doesn't start until October 22nd.
I was going to say probably November, October.
Dang. So I really have nothing to do for the next 2 months. I can do this.
You do that really good.
I do.
Or do this.
I can't do that very well. But look, I just went backwards with it.
That's terrible.
Reverse rowboat.
Excellent.
Yes. Yes, Funk Off. You will get that to us. Or else. Or else nothing. We got nothing.
Hey, do you have that same kind of a thing where you're feeling there's nothing big coming out right now? I'm kind of in a down.
Well, as far as going to theater, it's very rare that I really want to go to a theater.
Okay.
I mean, when you're at home, you got a 50+ inch TV sitting there.
Yeah.
You got surround sound.
Yeah.
You got a pause button if need be.
Your comfortable chair.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay.
Yeah.
That's exactly what me and Connor were saying. It's
Yeah.
like, why are we going?
Yeah.
We can wait a little bit, put it on Redbox, and be here and not have to deal with the knuckleheads.
I've been saying that for years. Finally,
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Now, I mean, every once in a while, there's that movie you do want to go see. Justice League will be one.
Justice League, the new Star Wars,
Thor
Ragnarok.
Thor's got to be before that then.
Dude, I thought Thor was in November. That's typically when they release the Thor movies, is in November. So, yeah, I'm off.
Let's see. I misspelled Thor.
Have you seen that trailer I was talking about with the Hulk talking?
I have not seen that one. No.
You have to see it.
That is November also, November 3rd. So we got the 3rd and the 17th.
Okay.
Man,
I'm telling you, man, Blacksburg.
I was gonna say that might be 2 trips.
Dude, I'm telling you, that was awesome. If you guys haven't ever seen a movie in an IMAX theater, number one,
Be sure it's true IMAX.
yeah, make sure you do your homework. Because I've been to 2, and they were as different as possible. One, honestly, was like a regular theater with really loud saved seats.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really upset. I've told this after we went and watched Spider-Man Homecoming. The layout on the computer, the tickets that we bought, didn't match up with the layout of the theater.
That's weird.
Dude, I was so ticked off.
Mm-hmm.
So... But if you go to a good IMAX theater, big roomy seats, everything matches up, safe seat wise.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, the one in Blacksburg, Virginia that we have gone to, a restaurant in there. Best steaks. I mean, that was great.
You got bowling alley there. You got video games. I mean, arcade. It's
and then you don't have to rush and hope to get a good seat. It's already saved.
Yeah.
Great experience. And then that's when I met her.
Yeah. Y'all were like, and I was just trying to enjoy the movie. And
Dude,
I
don't
know what was going on over there.
I could not stop just falling in love with that lady.
And then afterwards, he had to light up a tampon.
Oh God, don't say that. That's yuck. Why you put that word out on here?
Fish tropic. That's why. He said that on one of his videos the other day. I'm like, that will go into my show.
When you said that, I was like, where did that come from? Fish tropic. Please do not say anything like that you
light
influenced my friend here with. God, that's rough, man.
I was like, yeah, that's going in. I was hoping it was going to slide in there easily. No, I didn't.
No, that's not good.
I just like, here, it's on the table.
That's bad. What else do you have coming up? We got movie burnout and con withdrawal. We need something to...
You know, another thing that I think might be going with your movie withdrawal?
What?
When you went to IMAX and now you're going back to the other theaters.
I tell you what, it could be. But, you know, I was feeling it a little bit before.
Because I remember Connor was like, I don't know if I can go back to that little theater.
He said that, and boy... For the big ones, I want to go to the IMAX. Full-fledged.
That's my buddy. You should check out his video. If you want to know how to do an aquarium or something, check out Fish Tropic, man. He's got it going on. Oh, my goodness.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, I mean, he from beginning to end, it's awesome.
No kidding.
I watch a bunch of his videos. It's great. Awesome dude. Awesome dude.
My dad got fish when he had, like, his first heart surgery, and they said, these will help relax you. Watch them. I think he was the most frustrated I've ever seen with that. He needed your channel then.
I tell you what,
Fish Tropic.
What I bought one time thinking this will be very relaxing. I bought a DVD of a fireplace.
That would make me want to slit my wrist.
Because I'm just like, how is this relaxing to anybody? I mean, you got the fire going. It's a little popping and cracking. Maybe if you live in an apartment, you don't have a fireplace.
No,
and you have a sexy woman right there beside you. Then. Otherwise...
The only reason...
It's a waste of an hour watching... Because I watched the whole thing to see the ending of it.
The only reason...
It was ashes. Oh, I gave it one. I ruined it. I'm sorry.
Shut up. The only reason to have the fireplace video on your television is if you have a hottie with you. What's on TV? Nothing. Just good mood.
Then you put on some Barry White in the background.
Let's get it on. I love Barry White.
You know what? I totally forgot. We were talking about sharks earlier.
Yeah.
My weekend involved a whole bunch of shark movies on Sci-Fi.
Sharknado.
Sharknado 5 came out. I watched Toxic Shark.
I saw a little bit of that too.
And one that may be the worst of the worst was Trailer Park Shark.
It's so sad.
That was absolutely hideous.
It's sad that you're not the only one who watched it. It made money because people are like, that's so bad. I want to see it.
I'm like, Trailer Park. Also, that recently come out was Five-Headed Shark Attack.
I saw a little bit of that.
Because we had 2.
These are horrible, and I have to see them.
We had 3, and now we have Five-Headed Shark Attack. It is brutal.
That's rough, man.
Sharktopus, though, still one of my favorites.
I saw a little bit of it.
I still love my Sharktopus.
Now, get it straight. I didn't watch these movies, but as I was flipping through, I always want to check Sci-Fi Channel out because they might have something that's going to be, up my alley. And when I saw, like, these things, I had to, like, I got to click it. I got to see what they did with the CGI on this. Horrendous.
Yeah.
And awesome.
Now,
at the same time.
Now, how much of Sharknado 5 did you watch?
Oh, no, not even enough to say I watched it.
Oh, dear. But here's the thing that gets me. The cameos in these things.
Right.
Oh, my
goodness. I remember Mark Cuban in one of them, one of the last ones.
In this one, we had Ahura.
Oh, really?
She was in it. And everyone I look for is like, which professional wrestler is going to be in this one? John Morrison was in it. I don't know what his actual name is now because he's not in WWE anymore.
That sounds like a drinking game.
Yeah. The John Morrison?
No, the Spot the Cameo.
Spot the Cameos, yeah.
Celebrity Cameo.
Oh, man, dude, it's so many of them.
What was it? Sharknado, I guess... The one with Mark Cuban.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the very end of that, and he was coming and doing his thing, and I remember it sucked me in because it was him.
Yeah.
I totally get why you would want to watch it only for that.
Yeah.
I wish I could. It's not enough for me anymore to like really.
It's not only watching to see who's in it. How do they die also?
Right, because they're gonna die.
Yeah. Chris Kattan, you know him from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. Y'all want some cookies?
Yeah, but he was like supposed to be like a prime minister of something, and he's like walking around, and absurdly hot woman is with him. And he's like, we're going to get over there. We're going to take care of this. And a shark comes out, takes his leg out. And she's like, oh, are you all right? He's like, it's okay. I can still make it. He's hopping around on one leg now. And by the end, another shark right in the head.
Now, you like these campy ones. Do you like some of the other ones that have come out, like The Shallows?
I have not seen The Shallows.
It's fantastic.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a good one. And what's the other one? 45 meters below or something like that? It's out right now.
Yeah.
That looks good.
I have not seen that one.
And even some of the other ones before that, Deep Blue Sea with
Fish Tropic. Do you have sharks? Because I think I saw one of you did. Because I know he's got piranhas in some of them.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
That was in one of the ones that I was watching. The oh no.
There was a movie called Piranhas.
I saw
that actually wasn't bad.
We went to Redbox and got The Lost City of Z, and it had really good reviews. And I thought it might be like an Indiana Jones thing. And let me tell you something. We had to turn that thing halfway through. It's just I can't do this anymore.
Was it that bad?
It was that slow and bad. So instead, I went on Netflix and I watched Masterminds. Zach Galifianakis and Owen Wilson. Awesome movie.
He is getting sharks. Fish Tropic is getting sharks. And he's from Canada, like I said. And before long, they will be shipping to America. So if you need your fish supplies, Fish Tropic. There's your guy.
Fantastic. Excellent. And hey, Fish Tropic, did you get into the shark sci-fi camp movies this weekend? Might see if you weren't the only one watching.
Yeah. Dude, when you have like Pulitzer Prize winning material like that, if you don't watch it, you're just wrong.
Dude, I can't.
You are absolutely wrong.
No.
Trailer Park Shark.
That's terrible, right?
I mean, just that name is just absolutely hideous.
I remember when Sci-Fi started making their own movies, and they were kind of like the B CGI type.
Yeah.
Most of them were horrible, but you still wanted to watch them. You still had to. I mean, like you said, Sharktopus or one of these.
Sharktopus.
They had a couple that I was like, dude, that's...
JLS, thank you. You watched it too.
Thank you.
He watched Sharknado 5 also.
Yay!
Yeah.
JLS.
I hope you enjoyed it as much as that because I love these things.
You ever remember that one they had on Sci-Fi Channel? It was called Dog Soldiers.
I did not see that, no.
It was about these guys. It was like World War II, and one of these, a small broken up unit who has been getting shot at, got stuck in a cabin, and the Germans started coming around him, and it turned out that the German soldiers were werewolves. So they had to make it through the night. Dude, fantastic movie. Fantastic.
I know there's a...
Look it up, Dog Soldiers.
I know there's one where the Nazis, I don't know if it's supposed to be a spoof or what, but they are zombies. They got Hitler the Zombie.
What is this? What movie?
I don't know. I think I saw it on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
And as I was flipping through, I'm like, wait, Hitler the Zombie. That is just horrible.
I love, like, every now and then I'll watch the YouTube previews, and sometimes they'll have these movies that haven't even been made yet.
JLS, we were just talking about Trailer Park Shark. One of the worst things I have ever seen. And I love these bad movies, but that was even too bad for me.
Sharknado 5, give it a grade. Go.
Now...
1 to 10. 1 to 10. Because I want to trailer park it.
Trailer park it?
I want to trailer park... see where that is on the scale compared to your Sharknado.
5. Sharknado 5.
Out of 10.
Now, are we talking about rewatch or just overall?
Yeah, overall.
Overall, I'll give it about a 6.
Okay, and Trailer Park Shark?
About a 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, 6 is a lot lower than what I was thinking you were going. I was thinking you were going,
I've actually
8.
decided to start doing this. I cannot keep saying every movie that comes out, well, that's a 9.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's like, well, you don't have any room after that. You can't really go, well, that's a 12 out of 10. Like, wait, no, you can't.
It's like
you can, but
Spinal Tap.
Yes.
It goes to 11.
It goes to 11.
This movie's at 11.
But this one goes to 11. Awesome movie. Yeah.
Trailer Park Shark, I think I would have passed on if my leg was broke and couldn't reach the remote. I think I'd probably taken a nap instead.
You would have gone Saw and found a Saw and started going for the leg. And then like, what was that spoof when Shaq was down there with Dr. Phil?
Yeah.
And he goes, you cut off the wrong leg. No!
Oh, dude. Can you believe that actually happens? That actually happens where they get the wrong leg cut off. It's like, how did you do that? In real life,
No, he meant in operations.
Yeah, in real life.
Like surgeons doing that. Because I thought you were like, man, some dude was just chopping his own leg off and just realized he chopped the wrong one.
No, that dude would, yeah. That's called birth control.
You know what? If you want to borrow those glasses, I might still have them somewhere.
Oh, Lord.
The BCs.
The BCs. Break them out.
But one other thing I did want to bring up today, what are we at? 35 minutes. We've got plenty of time.
All right, cool.
But I saw some new images from Daredevil. Not Daredevil, Deadpool.
Deadpool, right.
It'd be with the letter D. There you go. Deadpool. And we saw first pictures of Domino.
Okay, I saw the picture.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Well, first off, I thought she's a gorgeous woman.
Yep, gorgeous.
But the hair. I hated the hair.
It seems like they're doing a time period thing like with the 70s disco diva.
Yeah.
I ain't down with it.
No. But the other thing I did not like, instead of having a black diamond on her eye, it was kind of white.
But there was a reason for that. Why?
I don't know.
Because she's dark skinned.
But I don't know if that's really it though. I mean, it could be, but
don't you remember in the comic books though, Domino almost had like white face like Harley does.
Yeah.
With that black diamond.
Now I've seen some though where she is darker.
Okay.
She's not like that white.
She's not like Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Or something.
But
do you remember the girl from Dumb and Dumber?
Atomic Shark. Yes, I forgot about that one.
Atomic Shark.
Yeah.
I saw a little bit of that too.
Speaking of that, I do want to see Atomic Blonde.
Anything with Charlize Theron is not a wasted 2 hours.
It's not.
Easy
Why is
on
she
the
not in the
eyes.
shark movies is beyond my comprehension.
Might be
Dwayne Rock Johnson, get on it. Get in the shark movies.
Yeah. But the girl from Dumb and Dumber, she was one of the bad guys. I think it was Duff. Remember Duff?
Yeah.
From like MTV?
Yeah.
She would have been a great Domino.
Yeah, she would have been.
Yeah, had that
back
slick
in the
back
day.
black hair,
Yeah.
gorgeous girl, and feisty
I used to
like that.
love Duff.
Duff was good. She
Not
would
the
have been a
beer.
great Domino.
Not the Simpsons beer.
Donuts. But yeah,
Skin pigmentation, yeah. That's what I think they're going for in this one. Instead of it being an actual like patch or something, they're saying they're kind of maybe like a skin condition.
Gotcha.
So, nah.
Are you getting to be a little less jaded now that it's becoming more and more common when they take and kind of go off the beaten path of what a character is supposed to look like? The biggest glaring example would be Michael B. Jordan as Johnny Storm for the Fantastic Four. Does that still bug you a lot or a little, or is it getting better? I mean, where are you at on that?
JLS, you're right. I used to love Duff too. And he said he couldn't get enough of Duff. Yeah.
Could not get enough of her. Hot.
Yeah, I think it depends on the character. I think if it's a more like mainstream character, because I don't think Domino is like that big character.
Yeah, you got some wiggle room there because she's not established.
Yeah, but I think if it's like your Superman, your Black Panther, characters like it's like no.
Yeah, could you imagine if they had a white Black Panther? It's like
no.
That's not how that works.
No. And I mean, through the decades, we've had enough of that, whitewashing of movies.
Yeah.
And so we don't need that.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Yeah, you've got characters. Let's let them be who they are.
Michael B. Jordan, I absolutely loved in Chronicle.
Yeah.
And he was fantastic in Creed.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just like, you know what? You've taken me out of the story by putting him in there.
Mm-hmm.
The Domino chick, I'm not going to say that she's going to do that until I see her performance because I'm not that connected to the whole Domino look.
Yeah. I'm not big on the character.
No. So I could take and watch for that and see, make an opinion after the performance.
JLS asked, how about Nick Fury?
The reason that I dug that was because in the Ultimates, when they released the first Ultimates with the Ultimate Collection in Marvel, they actually drew him, Nick Fury, as Samuel Jackson. It probably in a hope to take and woo Samuel Jackson. I've come to terms with it. I dig him like that, but I'll be honest. It's crazy because I remember I grew up reading Nick Fury with Captain America and stuff, and it's almost like they just trashed it.
Yeah, see, I didn't know the character that well.
I did.
I mean, I knew David Hasselhoff.
Dude,
and
do you remember that? Did you ever watch that?
Yes, I got it on DVD.
I've got it.
And it is horrible.
It's terrible.
It is right there with the Trailer Park Shark.
That's why they went with Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
They go, what, you want another Hasselhoff?
Yeah. But Samuel Jackson, I mean, I thought he killed it. I thought it was great.
He's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love him in the movies he sucks in. He's awesome.
I still have not seen Sharks on a Plane.
Snakes on a Plane?
Sharks on a Plane.
Sharks on a Plane is Sharknado number 6. I'm calling it.
They can't get that shark off the plane.
Yeah, I love Nick Fury in that role, but I'm not going to lie and say that the history I had reading Nick Fury and the Howling Commandos and all that, it didn't kind of like, you just trashed continuity, But he's awesome. I loved him. My favorite with him was in some of the cameos at the very beginning or at the end of the movies.
Yeah.
With Tony Stark and all that stuff when he was putting the Avengers together.
Yeah.
And then I loved him in the Winter Soldier.
Because I remember the first time they did that, I'm like, this is not going to happen.
Oh yeah.
You're teasing us with that.
If you look at the Ultimates, it's almost how Marvel was kind of hinting how they were going to take and do the Marvel cinematic world.
Oh, Fish Travis said Unbreakable. Great movie.
Oh,
love that movie.
Can't wait for the trilogy to be finished. What, maybe another year?
I didn't even know they're going to make another one.
No, you didn't know?
I did not know.
I can't say anything to you then because it's kind of a secret.
There you go.
Let me think how I could take and navigate this. If you watch Unbreakable,
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you. God, I don't know how I could do it. You know that.
Funk off. Take care, man.
Hey, take care, buddy.
He's off to work. He works the late shifts.
Yeah, he works the late shift. The movie with Split. With James McAvoy. Did you see it?
Yeah, great movie.
Did you see the after credits?
That's right. Yes.
Got to see that.
I thought. Yes. That was a great movie. That movie really surprised me of being that good.
Here's the thing. I didn't know. Spoiler alert, all right? I don't want to take in. I think I probably already ruined it. If I have, I'm sorry. I did not know that there was a secret connection. And then at the end, I was like, man, if you didn't know and then saw the end credits, that would have been one of the greatest twists.
Yeah.
And it was ruined for me because they were like, hey, this is going to be this and that and that. And it was already put together. So I was waiting through the whole movie to see some, Easter eggs being dropped. And there was maybe a few kind of tonality type things. But that thing at the end, I was like, oh, geez. Oh. If I hadn't known that, that would have been great.
See, I didn't know anything about it going into it. So I was like, oh, they did what?
What is it? What are you saying? Great movie ever?
He's talking about Split.
Oh, okay. Dude, love that.
But The Kingsman, great movie. I can't wait to see the new one coming out.
Connor and me, that's what we're watching. The first one he never saw. That's what we're watching this Friday.
That is a great movie.
The first Kingsman.
I really love. Now, what about?
Do you have that on disc?
I do not, because by then I quit buying stuff on disc.
Okay.
Because I just reached a point like I can just wait a week and a half and it's on TV now.
And it's on TV.
But there's some scenes in that you think he's quite ready for.
Yeah. I've raced him right.
Yeah, there was one scene in particular I mentioned it to Peasy. He goes, I didn't even realize that was in there. Like,
which one? Just give me a hint because I know there's two that
there was a lady in her caboose.
If you save me, I'll tell you what, that movie was such a breath of fresh air. I didn't expect that at all. And I was like, that's going down as one of my favorites of the year that year.
That was really, really good. I have not seen King Arthur. He said he has, and he liked it.
I liked it, and it got killed by the critics. But Charlie Hunnam, is that how you say his name?
I don't know.
I thought he did great, and everybody was like, man, Guy Ritchie shouldn't have been the director. It was off pacing. It was off tonally. It wasn't a good movie. Dude, get some popcorn, sit back, enjoy the brain candy, and have a good time. I liked it.
Well, one other thing about Deadpool I meant to mention earlier. Ryan Reynolds posted a picture. He's like, I can't remember what city. In my mind, it was somewhere in Canada. I can't remember where it was, but he said it's fun being on the take a picture with the. How do you say it? Thanks to all the police officers here to taking care of us on the set of Spider-Man.
Oh.
And I didn't see Tom Hillingsworth. What's his name?
Holland.
Yeah, I did not see him anywhere.
My favorite Spider-Man by far.
You see Deadpool there. I mean, he's got his mask off, but you can see he's in the outfit. I'm like, come again?
That would be so cool.
I was like, that would rule.
Let me tell you, if Fox had any brains whatsoever,
we've seen them butcher a lot of movies.
Not only do they butcher, but to look at the example that Sony is setting right now by offering up, hey, it can be done where we all make money and have something to be proud of.
Yep.
Why wouldn't you say, okay, the Fantastic Four, we're going to take and let you guys do your thing?
Yep.
Why would you not do that?
I mean, I want to see Deadpool with some X-Men.
Yes. The talk with the Fantastic Four world right now is that Fox is planning Doctor Doom standalone movie
Really?
with Mads Mikkelsen.
I did not know that.
Yeah, who is fantastic. The bad guy in Casino Royale.
Good movie. Very good movie.
And the bad guy more recently in the Marvel Cinematic Universe with Doctor Strange. So I love him. He's a fantastic bad guy.
Yeah.
Casino Royale, hands down my favorite James Bond movie. What's your favorite?
I'm going back to something with Sean Connery. I don't know which one.
Better than that.
I love me some Connery.
Oh God, no. And I love Connery, but man, that Casino Royale.
I'm waiting to be impressed. And no, that was not from any of the Bond movies.
Between a rock and a hard place. Hard case. Sorry, I messed up the line. The accent was kind of good though.
Fish Robbie, let's talk about some bad casting for Gambit.
So bad. Keanu Reeves as Gambit.
Let me.
Whoa!
Yeah, throw. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I saw a picture. I think it was somebody did like a fan picture of Channing Tatum.
I think that had an official,
Really?
thing for a while, and then it was off. And I'm thinking it's still in limbo where he might be able to come back in. He's in the new Kingsman.
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Golden
Good
Circle.
movie.
So he's going to be the statesman. He's in that. He looks pretty good. I love his new one with Daniel Craig, where they're going to rob the racetrack. What is that one called?
Which I totally did not see this.
Channing Tatum.
It better not be NASCAR racetrack.
I don't know.
I hope it's a horse track.
Oh gosh, I'm dying right now. Channing Tatum, Daniel Craig, who is a total blonde out redneck mastermind.
That's an interesting thought because
it's a comedy.
I do not see him in that direction at all, any way, shape, or form.
Which is why they're doing it.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who did Kylo Ren? What's his name? Adam.
It's not Warlock. I don't know what his name is, but I know the guy because I couldn't stand him in that entire movie.
And Channing Tatum are brothers, and they have to break out Daniel Craig's character, and what he's going to do is steal the money during the race. It looks amazing.
Just envision this cash right now. I'm kind of chuckling just thinking about it.
It's a funny trailer. I cannot
good.
believe. I'm sorry to be bringing this up and not be prepared like that. I'm sorry. Saw Masterminds this weekend.
And?
Awesome. Zach Galifianakis doing another heist with Owen Wilson. Awesome. If you haven't seen that one, check that out.
I have to look at that one because I really didn't know much about that. I knew the trailer, so I'm like,
it's funny.
Because Galifianakis, I'm not a fan.
You will be after this one. He's pretty good in this.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you like him in The Hangover?
No, I didn't like those movies at all.
Then you might not. The first one, right? The second and third, I hated.
I really wasn't big on any of them.
Okay.
But then again, I'm not big on drinking, so to me that's kind of like a big premise in the movies.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm not a drinker.
So, but I mean, and I know it's like, what do they do? Because they like remembering everything afterwards to kind of tell the story. So, but
it's kind of Pulp Fiction where they got to piece it back together out of order.
Yes.
I cannot believe how many of these young kids.
Memento was really good though, like that.
That was great. Same idea. I had to figure it out.
Yeah.
It's kind of like 50 First Dates.
Tattoos, so gosh, I hate that movie. I told people that Drew Barrymore, I loved her in E.T. I loved her in The Wedding Singer, and that's it.
I know. I'm right there with you. And I can take and be forgiving with a lot of stuff, but her career, no.
Yeah, Fish Tropic would be great movies. I gotta be honest, Golden Axe and Altered Beast, never played either one of them.
I'm not a gamer. I wish I was.
Contra, though. I remember Contra back in the day.
Tell me about it. I don't know about it.
Okay, let's see. Rambo. There you go.
Rainbow?
Rambo.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, you go to the island, you just start shooting everything, killing everything.
What's the one they have like that now? Is it Just Cause? Where he does that kind of thing?
I don't know.
Are you not much of a gamer right now?
I don't play very much anymore now. No. I've gotten old and I suck at games now, so I quit.
I honestly wish that I was intrigued more to get into them, even though that I can see how they can destroy your free time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you get into a game, you start playing, next thing you know, it's like 4 hours just disappeared. What happened?
4 hours, nothing. We were just talking down there. One guy said his brother-in-law or something, he has a full-time job. He's a good guy, but from Saturday morning when he wakes up, he will wake up, get a coffee and a bowl of cereal, and he'll go play that game until lunch. get something to eat, bring it in there, play until like 4 in the morning, and do the same thing on. And that's what he'll do. His wife don't even see him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, dude.
I bet they have a really good marriage. They never see one another. Dude, it's hard to argue if you never see somebody.
Secret to a good marriage.
There you go.
Stay away.
That's why you're here right now.
Yeah. Did you ever play Doom or Quake?
I saw the movie Doom.
The Rock?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was terrible.
Okay.
He even says, man, this is my worst movie by far.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I remember at one of the WWE Hall of Fames, he was kind of hosting it. And at the beginning, you have the monologue. He looked at John Cena and he was like, you did, oh gosh, it wasn't the Marine, it was another one. It was one of the movies, and he was like, it was really bad.
Yeah.
He goes, don't worry, John, I did Doom.
He goes, I'm right there. You know what I can't believe is when I went on Netflix and was looking and I found Mastermind,
Mm-hmm.
I could not believe all of the movies that are made
Mm-hmm.
where somebody is like, hey man, I'm in a movie, I'm a legit actor in a movie. There's a billion that you will never hear of. It's just like going to Barnes & Noble and say, hey, I'm a published author. There's 5,000 books that you'll never even pick up. It'll be there for a year, and you never even know when it was gone.
I've recently coming out with a picture book of me from San Diego in my penguin outfit. So that should be coming out soon, the picture book. It's going to actually be a pop-up book. So there you go.
Let me tell you something. If there's a picture like that, I need it. I'll make room in my man cave for the Penguin D.
The millions.
And none.
Oh. But I was like, that would be, yeah. There are, yes, everybody can make a book. Like I told you last week about the football player who could barely read, and next thing you know, he gets involved with the
Isn't that cool? Good story.
The book club with the 80-year-old women, and next thing you know, he's writing his own books for kids. Good for him.
Pretty sure they're gonna have a movie starring Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock, yes.
Sandra, boy, loved her when she was, beginning her career.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much anymore.
I tell you the one thing that made me feel really bad and say, I don't like you quite as much now. When I found out she was married to Jesse James.
Why?
I just don't like him in the least bit.
And that
I look at her like, this is little princess over here.
Yeah.
Made of this like grease monkey over here.
Oh, wasn't she cute in Speed?
Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah. And just like, man.
I don't like the look that she is pushing right now on a constant long straight hair with a pale face. It's not flattering. It's like, don't do that.
Goth. It's back.
Dude, it's totally not back. No, I can't deal with that. Right now, Gail has taken Sandra's place in my heart. Name the women that you would have had in your
first name.
Sandy. Good times. Give me your list of, like, through the years, the hotties that you were like, that's my hall pass.
Well, it started out with Farrah.
Farrah.
Yeah.
Oh, red nipple.
That was the first one.
Red swimsuit with the nipple.
Yeah.
What else?
Nipple. Somehow or another, I went from Farrah. I don't know how I went downhill, but I went way downhill fast. Christy McNichol.
But at that age,
she was adorable. Was it 8 is enough?
Yeah. Now, when you were liking Farrah at that same time, dude, I was all about Wonder Woman, Linda Carter.
Yes.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Lord have mercy.
Now, have you watched that in a while?
Yeah, here and there, like some little scenes.
I've got the whole series on DVD.
Sci-Fi Channel Trailer Park Shark is on the same level.
I was watching it like, oh my gosh, this is bad.
Oh yeah. Halle Berry.
Mm-hmm. From Species.
Yes.
Oh.
Natasha
Yes.
Something like that. Natasha. Henstridge.
Yeah. Heinrich.
Just muffle it.
Yeah.
Natasha Henstridge.
Her. Well, she was gorgeous.
She was gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And that movie, boy, she just had left nothing to the imagination.
Yeah.
Okay, after that, what did you think after Christy McNichol?
Oh gosh,
high school.
I'm trying to remember, like, back in my day. I still had a little thing for Duff. She was so damn cute.
Duff was cute, dude.
Just adorably cute.
After that, I think the first one that I really remember was Sandra Bullock in Speed. I really crushed on her in that movie.
I'm trying to think 80s. Who did I really like in the 80s? That's a long time ago for us. A very long time ago.
Dude, Madonna was hot when she first came out.
I never liked, no. Even when she came out
she was
on
just so
MTV
sexy.
like a virgin, did nothing.
Hey, I'll tell you, if you're anywhere near our age,
The blonde from Star Trek. Oh gosh, I can't remember her name. Because at one point she wanted to be. I think she wanted to be Harley Quinn at one point.
oh, did she really?
Yeah, she was too muscular for Harley though.
Let me ask you guys out there, if you're around our age group, and when MTV actually had music and music videos.
Yeah, y'all even know what that is?
Yeah, right. You might not know, but there was 2 music videos that I remember just being like, when that music video would come on, if we were all like hanging out like in somebody's basement, whatever, like shooting pool, everybody would stop like, come here, she's about to be on, Billy Idol, Rock the Cradle of Love. If you've never seen that video, there's this part at the end when this girl goes nuts and she starts dancing on this bed that's just like, I mean, you stop and you're like, is she gonna do the split thing? And the other one was
Tawny Katane.
oh yeah, she was good, but she wasn't the one that
had
did it for me.
big huge hair on
the
the
car.
hood of the car.
Yeah. The other one was Great White, Once Bitten, Twice Shy.
Yes, yeah.
They had this blonde that was like Christy Brinkley looking, and she would come out. See, I almost knocked my
Yeah, it was
mic
close.
over.
We almost set a time on
And
it.
dude, she'll do that to me. Swear to God, I saw Brett down there, and I thought Bob was walking.
Oh.
Look at Bob walking.
Bob.
We have this like thing that is called a bob, a body opponent
you know
baggies
what?
ball.
Fisher said Aaliyah. She was very hot back in the day.
Oh, Aaliyah, yeah, man.
But then he brought up Shania Twain.
Oh,
She
yes.
almost got me to like country music.
But you know what I heard? She was married to like Mutt, the guy who was the producer. Is it Mutt? Not Mutt Garrett. Who was the guy who produced Def Leppard and all of these bands? That's who she married. And I heard, I don't know if I'm right about this. I heard the only sex that she would have would be for the purpose of procreation, not recreational, not fun, not getting close or anything.
I mean, is there any
What
other
a
kind?
waste!
Is there any other?
That's a good reason for that dude to kill himself. You won nothing. That's what it would be, man. You just. Shania Twain, hot.
Yeah.
Aaliyah was hot.
Mm-hmm.
Halle Berry, he had.
You know, I'm going to be going home and be like, oh, her, I forgot her.
That rocked my boat.
Yeah.
Oh, and now after Sandra Bullock was for the longest time Ashley Judd.
Never.
Never?
No.
I don't know. There's something about that look that I was just like,
I never was. No.
But you know, after that, I didn't have anybody like you had Kate Beckinsale forever.
Yeah, Katie.
That was your girl.
My girl Katie.
Yeah. First name.
Yvonne Strahovski. I still love me some Yvonne.
Wow, she's hot.
She's just.
I haven't had one of those moments until I saw Wonder Woman.
Wow.
And saw her, and I was like,
wow, that was
okay.
that was a long break.
That was
a long break.
Well, at that point, I had expanded out. We had the internet, so there was nothing about one. There was a billion.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, every pretty girl you ever want to see, just click. There she is.
Isn't that the truth? Yeah. Yeah. See, look, Kate. There you go.
Still not the one. No. Shania.
Yeah. Still not.
Fish that actually got me laughing.
That was
awesome.
Good. Man, I hate this because I'm gonna be thinking about women all the time now.
Like you don't.
Exactly. You know who I did have a little crush on just because of Chuck and Larry was Jessica Biel.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, you guys, excuse me 1 second. I got to take a picture of Bob walking around real quick.
Okay.
Maybe we'll put it up on the page.
Yeah, this will be something we put on our Facebook or Twitter pages. And by the way, I do have Instagram now, so there you go. Oh, I wish you guys could see this. This is hilarious.
I have to wait until I actually see him walking.
Y'all couldn't hear that. He said, I have to wait to actually see him walking.
Oh, that's too funny.
For those who don't know what Bob is a big dummy that you sit there and punch and hit. We always say, you know, if your arms down and your feet aren't moving, you are Bob.
That's fantastic.
Okay, you know.
Sorry, I had to do that.
You know our resident black belt jujitsuist.
Yes.
He's somewhere. I know he's going fishing, and he said, "Does anybody know where I can get some bobbers at?"
Yeah, Neil and Bobbers. I saw that on there.
I was like, "They tried Neil and bobbers."
I wonder if that went over his head because he didn't respond, and I was like, "Ask Andrew Dice Clay; he'll explain it."
Oh.
Is that your name or is that what you do? Hey, I never understood this thing.
Yeah, I just know he got banned from MTV, and that was it.
I watched that live.
Okay, you know who was in Sharknado 5? Downtown Julie Brown. Wabba wabba wabba.
Oh, wabba wabba
She
wabba.
made a guest appearance. Someone else I remember hot that was also in this movie, Olivia Newton-John.
Oh gosh,
Let's
yes.
get physical. I
Crazy.
can't sing.
That's awesome.
Olivia Newton-John.
Dude, we've got a whole list of different women that I'm sure need to be listed on here. And
That's what I was trying to think of. Mila Jovovich. Jovovich.
Yeah, hot.
Also from
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, yes. I was like, from that video game.
Yeah, that first Resident Evil, fantastic movie. Loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you want to close it up and get everybody? Hey, if you get a chance, take and put in the comments your favorite celebrity crush.
You know what?
Hottest woman in Hollywood.
And if you're a lady, put the guys in.
Yeah.
There you go.
Spelt the D.
Yes. Yeah.
Easy to put you on there.
Charlie's Angels, the blonde. You had Farrah. but
Farrah,
then you
Kate
had,
Jackson.
She was the dark hair.
Yeah, she was dark hair. There's another dark hair one.
God.
Oh, I know who you're talking about when they replaced.
The supermodel.
Is it Cheryl Teagues?
Cheryl Teagues.
Cheryl
Yes. Cheryl Teagues.
Hot women for 500, Alex?
Yes. Unless you're talking about the new movies. He must be talking about Drew Barrymore.
Nope.
What was it?
I'm sure he's
What was
not.
the Asian lady? What was her name?
Lucy Liu?
Yeah.
Man, I'm batting 1,000.
She's
Thanks a lot, Josh. No Google help.
I know. But she was not ugly either.
Snoochie Boochies.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't.
Man, I did not expect some Jay over here.
See that?
He looks like the silent Bob of the group.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Dude, I am Kevin Smith reincarnated. If he did jujitsu.
You mean to tell me?
And was untalented.
There you go. There you go.
That's me.
He knows Fujitsu.
The untalented version of Kevin Smith.
Yeah, let us know some of your celebrity crushes. That's
Yep.
always fun.
I love that.
Mhm.
That's going to be a long list on the comments.
Yeah, so I'll be the only one putting that. Hey, I remember her. I remember her. I remember her. I remember her. I
That
remember.
is so good.
Yeah.
That is so good.
You should put some of yours that you forgot to mention here and there too.
Dude, I'm telling you, let me just have a few seconds, and I'm sure I can come up with a list.
Yeah. Checking it twice.
Jessica Alba. Jessica Biel.
Yeah.
Oh, my
that's
gosh. I crush on her every time I see her.
Alba is Josh's crush.
Yeah.
That's his.
Jessica Biel. Yummy.
Yummy.
Delicioso. Thank you so much for spending some time with us at the Simply Incredible podcast.
Impedible.
But
Yeah.
easy for me to say.
Uma Thurman and
Uma Thurman walked by me with John Stamos walking out of Saturday Night Live when I was up in New York. I've never felt so short and insignificant in my life. They were giants.
Why was Uma Thurman with him?
It was back in the early 90s.
Oh, so was
just
it
on a date.
Was it Rebecca Romaine?
No. It was before.
The
before
artist formerly known as Rebecca Romaine Stamos?
Put it this way. Here's how early it was. I didn't even know Uma Thurman who it was. My buddy said that we were with. He goes, "That's Uma Thurman and John Stamos." John, I recognized, but Uma, I was like, "Who's Uma? And why would they name their kid Uma?"
Yeah. It runs a Puma. I don't know, maybe like the shoes.
Puma.
But he just mentioned Sarah Michelle Gellar from Buffy. Let me just say this is the funniest thing.
Good show too.
My friend Jason, he said Buffy, he had the hugest crush on her.
Butler?
Yeah. Sarah Michelle Gellar, didn't think she was hot at all.
Really?
It's like, wait a minute. It's the same person. He goes, I know it's the same person. Buffy I love, not so much Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Wow.
I was like, I am totally clueless. That is my buddy Senor Butlicker.
I didn't say it, Jason.
Don't worry. His girlfriend knows.
Does he watch this?
Of course not.
Oh, dude.
He's not cool. He's not down.
You're not down. He needs a fish tank.
Yes. Yes.
Help him relax a little bit.
Yes, that's
All right,
right.
let's close it up. I already closed it up like twice.
Yes, he closed it up twice, but that's all right. But anyway, guys, anything else?
Nothing. I got it.
You guys have an incredible day.
See ya.